Welcome back, everyone. I missed you. Gerard here, back again for another edition of Real Talk. Thank you once again for joining here today. If you do me a favor, first, if you're watching this on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. If you're listening to this on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Anchor, or wherever else, make sure you follow us on the audio platforms. Share with your friends. Keep giving us feedback. Really enjoy your feedback on this series so far. And again, we want to help and serve as many people as possible here with Real Talk. So help us do that by doing everything I just named. Anyway, on to today's topic. And it touches on something, or dives deeper into something, I should say, that I touched on last week on Real Talk. And it's the idea of this relationship with self. And the relationship we have with ourselves is, in my opinion, the most important one we have, because it all starts here. Happiness, fulfillment, success is an inside job. I know I'm not the first person to say that. I've probably seen it on memes somewhere. I'm sure you have as well. But it's the truth. And what we define as success, what we define as fulfillment, what makes us happy is unique to us as individuals. And I feel like that gets lost in the shuffle a lot because last week, we talked about society's blueprint, right? And how society lays out these guidelines that we're supposed to follow for a happy, successful, fulfilled life in the eyes of our elders, in the eyes of society in general. We're supposed to check all these boxes and we'll live happily ever after. I already told you what I think about happily ever after last week. Go back and watch it or listen if you missed that one. But trying to follow that blueprint, especially when it's not authentic to us, can leave us feeling empty, can leave us feeling unfulfilled, can leave us feeling like we don't fit anywhere, And I've been there myself. I mentioned last week, I got single at 30, and up until that point, I had been following somebody else's blueprint in my life. I had been trying to live up to somebody else's expectations for what I was supposed to be, the role I was supposed to play. And what it left me with at 30, for that and other reasons, was just this feeling like I was a shell of myself, this feeling that I didn't know who I am. I hadn't really embraced what makes me tick, the things that I want out of life, the impact that I want to have. I'm going to be 34 in a few weeks on March 10th. Not that I want any birthday presents. And, I just, I find myself in a place of fulfillment now here in Nashville, but it was because I finally realized around 30, 31, hey, this starts with me. I need to figure out who I am before I can go forth and be what I need to be for anybody else, before I can go forth and have an impact on the world around me, whether that's within my circle or much larger. Fact of the matter is, I need to be understanding of what makes me tick. I need to understand what my motivations are, and I need to understand the ways that are authentic to me to carry those forward. So that's what I want to share with you this week is your relationship with yourself and your understanding of yourself, devoid of all the pressures that we face, devoid of outside opinions. That's the key toward having the lives that we want. So if you like this message, if you feel it, feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe, of course, here on YouTube, or if you're listening to this on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Anchor, any of the podcasting platforms. Appreciate the support there as well. Head to undergroundmusiccollective.com. That's your hub for all things independent music. The Quinn Spin podcast as well, Two Ends and Quinn. Two Ends and Spin is where we take a deep dive with musicians and other creatives about their journeys. And if you want to understand your own journey a little better, feel free to reach out, gerardlongo.net, GerardLongo.net, and we'll set up your one-on-one free consultation, and we'll start to dive into things like mindset, content strategy, and more. Stay safe, stay healthy, and aspire to unearth your greatness. I will see you next week.